It is January the 7th. Have you ever heard of that song? I'm looking at the man in the mirror. Don't sound quite like Michael Jackson, but you've probably heard often that actions speak louder than words. But how many of us actually practice what we preach, right? Great people actually do practice what they preach, and their actions are important. One of the greatest figures of the 20th century was Mahatma Gandhi, the noted political and ideological leader of India during the height of the Indian independence movement. Gandhi was a Hindu, and so most Westerners will disagree with a lot of his belief systems that of what drove Gandhi. But Gandhi was a gentle man who had a tremendous impact upon his country and really upon the world. And his positive influence on history, well, made him a great person. Speaking about an individual's responsibility for himself, Gandhi said this. He said, "Be the change you want to see in the world." Be the change. There's a beautiful statue at High Point University. My friend Nito Kubain is the president there, and he's made a beautiful university. And as you go down the main drive, there's benches and there's statues of people like Gandhi with quotes like, "Be the change you want to see in the world." Gives you great inspiration. In other words, show people what you believe. Don't just tell them what you believe, but show them. If you believe that things need to be changed, then live your life according to the higher principles that you're proclaiming. Let the change begin in you. You can change the world. My friend John Maxwell wrote a book just this past year or 2 years ago. I'm telling you, get the book. It'll really encourage you. If you believe that the things that need to be different, if you believe things need to be different, then make things different in yourself before you expect them to be different in the lives of other people around you. I started by singing that Man in the Mirror song. Michael Jackson, of course, one of the most recognized entertainers of all time, released that song in 1988. I'm looking at the man in the mirror. Yeah, the chorus to that song makes the same point that Gandhi tried to make. I'm starting with the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways. The point is that nothing ever changes as long as we just sit around waiting for things to change. Change only occurs when we make changes, and we make them in ourselves first. And then the change we make in ourselves eventually will spill over and impact those around us. So don't just wish that things were different. And don't just think that your problems lie in your environment or the people around you. Change begins with you. Look at the mirror and take responsibility. I'm waiting for you to make a change. I'm trying to make changes. Look in the mirror and decide what changes you're going to make this your best year yet. Also, go to davemartin.org, download my ebook, Responsibility. I believe it'll be a great encouragement to you, great help to you. It's only like, I think, $2.99 or something like that. Also, like, follow, subscribe, and tell someone else to join us tomorrow right here on The Daily. Go ahead, share this. I'll give you just a minute. Share it with somebody else.
It's the Daily